Hey Ron, it's Pastor Joe. This is the video that I wanted to show you on how to input a PowerPoint slide. So what you'll do is you'll just open up the Mediashout, which is what I got right here. And the first thing you're going to need to do though is Danny is going to save his file, his PowerPoint file in the Google Drive account. So if you open up Firefox and go to the drop down, you can go to google.com. And because I'm already signed on there, the difference, you can just go over to the Google Drive. And I'm shaky for some reason. Go to that Google Drive and it'll be saved in there, and it's got the P beside it. You can see the one that I got in there that I saved, just to give you an example. I formed you. And what you can do is, don't double click it like I did, but right click it and go down to download, and you're going to save the file. And when you click that, it's going to be going into your downloads. So you can get rid of this. Now you're going to go and you're going to highlight where it says message slides. When you highlight on that, then you can come up to this top bar, and on this icon it's insert elements. When you click on it, there's a bunch that comes up, but you're going to go down to what's called slideshow. When you click that, it'll open up and you can go to your download tab. When you go to your download tab, that one you downloaded will be there. So you'll just double click it, and when you did that, if you see here, it populated down here at the bottom. So that's how you get it put in the slide. If it happens to go in somewhere else, just click and drag it to where you want it to go. Now to play this slide, it looks like there's only 2 slides, but there's actually like 6 or 7. So because it's a slideshow, you can't do any editing on this. Anything you do, it'll be on top of what's done here. So what you'll do to go through the slides is just double click on this first one. And when you did that, this is what happened on the screen. That came up. Now over here, it looks like a whole bunch more, but it's because they're different elements through PowerPoint. So it doesn't show you all that here. It just shows you what the full screen is going to look like. Okay. So over here, that's the first screen. As Danny preaches, or as I preach, you just hit spacebar as I go along. There's my scripture. I've already put the scripture in, so you're not going back and forth with when you put it in PowerPoint. When I go on, it goes back, and then I start with my points. God has a plan for you. God has formed you. God's purpose for us all is to make a difference. Now, if you notice, I've been hitting spacebar. That's all you got to do is progress through the slides. And that goes back to the welcome screen. So that means it's over. So there is no going back and forth to anything. You simply have your 2 slides. It shows your 2 slides here. And like I said, you double click one and it pops up, and you're just spacebarring all the way through. The only difficult thing with this is if you ever want to go back to something, you got to kind of, it's a little different. But hopefully, if that happens, just go back to the beginning one. Like if you go to that one and you accidentally go on, just go back to your thing over here and just restart it. Just double click there and you're back to where you need to be. Okay? Hopefully this is informative and not confusing. Let me know. Bye.